Welcome to the Harper Tech Academy, to an extra special series of mixes to take you through how to actually do a HACCP plan using the New South Wales Food Authority template, which we're going to use in class. So let's get going. Remember, there will be about 5 mixes in this series, and watch them in sequence. In this mix today, you will learn about the New South Wales Food Authority food safety plan that we're going to do in class. We're actually going to do a revision of the HACCP steps, which come directly from the HACCP introduction mix. And then finally, we're going to look at the preliminary steps that you need to do in your food safety plan before you get into the main game of the 7 steps of HACCP. The power of these mixes comes in right now. You in class will be doing the food safety plan, which is a base here from the New South Wales Food Authority. We're actually going to set out procedures and practices that your business, you've got your own business now with a HACCP team, are going to manage food safety, and that is really exciting. Before we can get into the main game, we need to have a look at a revision of HACCP steps. Now, if you want to look at the introduction mix, there it is there, click the link. So first is conduct a hazard analysis. The next one is to determine the critical control points at each step. Next, establish critical limits. Then establish monitoring procedures. And there's more. Establish corrective actions for those times when it doesn't quite work. Establish verification procedures to continually be evaluating how you're going in your food safety. And finally is to establish record keeping and documentation procedures. And it is a circle, and it keeps going around and around and around as we go in our journey of food safety with HACCP. I will guide you in class as to what to do for the preliminary steps before we actually start our HACCP analysis. The first one is to assemble a HACCP team. Successful HACCP teams require commitment from every person, and in our HACCP team you will be working in pairs, and I know that I will get complete commitment from each and every one of you. The next is to describe the product. And within the template that you'll be looking at right now is the scope and purpose. I'm going to get you to choose 2 signature dishes for the restaurant that you guys are running. So imagine big, really great recipes. Now the third step is to identify your intended use. Now this is really important, how the product will be served. Is it going to be pre-cooked and served out of a bain-marie? Is it going to be a la carte, where you're actually searing and cooking all of those ingredients together? As you can see, there are quite a few preliminary steps. Now you look at that and you go, oh, what's that, sir? Well, that's step 4, construct a flow chart. So basically, if you have a look here, this is just an example to get you going. Are food delivered by the supplier? Is it stored directly in the refrigerator? Are we going to freeze some of it? Then the flow as to how we prepare the food, or from the freezer, thawing, how we thaw it, then cooking through, are we holding the food or cooling the food, reheating, and it basically shows those steps that we're going to use later. Step 5, on-site confirmation of your flow chart. In an establishment, you would actually have the owners and other chefs coming in and signing off on that process, and the New South Wales Food Authority. Your authority for your plan is me. So before you can move into the 7 steps of HACCP, it has to be verified by me, your teacher, none other. Be aware, this is the first mix for the HACCP plan. There are quite a few afterwards. If you're watching this first, then you've done the right thing, but make sure you watch it in sequence, and this will actually help you do the template, and in the end you'll have a much deeper understanding of the HACCP process. I hope you enjoy it. See you for the next mix very soon.